Family with newborn adopts rescue dog without knowing what trouble they're getting themselves into. Getting a new dog is a huge change in your life, especially when you have a newborn baby in the family. Not only do you have to take care of the new member of the family, but you also have to make sure that they will get along well with the baby. And this can be hard because even though dogs are very affectionate and loving animals, they can get unpredictable sometimes, and that's something Catherine Svilik didn't take into consideration when adopting a Doberman. She would never expect what this new dog was going to do. Catherine Svilik was going through the happiest period of her life. After marrying her best friend, she gave birth to her first child. Her daughter Charlotte was very social since the first months of her life. Catherine knew that her daughter would love to have company, and that's when she decided to adopt a dog. She would never have done that if she knew what was going to happen. Catherine had always wanted a dog but didn't want to buy a breed dog. What she imagined was adopting a rescue dog from a shelter. However, she knew that rescue dogs often have weird behaviors because of the abandonment or abuse they had been through before getting to the shelter. Saving a poor dog and offering a new life to it appeared amazing to Catherine, and she was now determined to get a dog. She thought it was a good idea because the dog could be a guard for Charlotte. She would never expect how wrong she was until that one day. Adopting a pet is the #1 request from little children like Catherine's daughter. But Catherine was already planning to get a dog, so she didn't refuse to get one. So she took Charlotte and headed to the nearest shelter. And that was the moment they both fell in love. Charlotte immediately spotted their future family member. A baby Doberman caught her eye, and that was the moment she fell in love with the little pup. Catherine got emotional because she felt the connection between Charlotte and the little dog. Her heart melted. She knew this was the one, but the pup was not so innocent as it may appeared. The family was so happy to have a new life friend, and they named the little pup Con. Con seemed very friendly and gentle with little Charlotte, and that's something that was making Catherine feel safe. Little did she know what Con was about to do to her poor daughter. Both Catherine and her husband loved Con from day one, but it would be a lie to tell that Catherine did not have second thoughts about the dog. Dobermans are often used as defense or police dogs and have the reputation of being aggressive. However, the shelter's owner explained to Catherine that Dobermans can also be protective, loyal, and playful with their owners. Turned out that Catherine should have trusted her instinct. The bond between the family and Con was unexpectedly strong, and Catherine was very happy that Charlotte was having a new friend that would also protect her. Growing up with a dog is a whole different experience than just getting one when you are an adult, and Catherine was proud to give that opportunity to Charlotte. She could not realize her huge mistake yet. Dobermans are guard dogs. If they feel that someone or something is threatening their family, they are more likely to attack. And in that case, they can be very aggressive and even hurt you. Dobermans are on the list of the top dangerous dogs. Catherine had not seen Con act aggressively so far, and that made her feel safe, but that was about to change. Catherine wanted to train Con, and she did it with great success. Everything was smooth since Con was trained and could obey orders. But one day, Con changed completely and acted out of his character. There was a relationship full of trust between Con and his owners. Con proved to them that he can be calm and loving, all that until that tragic day. The biggest plot twist was about to leave them in complete shock. Charlotte would spend hours playing with Con every single day. They would even chase each other without getting hurt or anything. But that one day that changed. No one was prepared for that. That day was different. Con was acting kind of strange, but only when he was outside of the house. It was like he was getting bad energy from someone or something. Something really bad was about to happen, and Christine could tell that her dog instinct was right. Con would bark for minutes, then stop and run around the backyard. Charlotte was trying to play with Con, but he was not being so friendly that day. What was wrong with him? Why did he change his behavior? Catherine freaked out and thought for the first time that Con was going to hurt Charlotte. Con's behavior was getting stranger and stranger. He would now grab random things from the backyard and run away like something was wrong. Little Charlotte thought that this was a new game and joined Con. And that's when things got in the wrong way. Catherine was watching Con and Charlotte play from a distance because she was doing some chores inside the house. But she was alert and ready to intervene if needed. What she witnessed next was out of her imagination. Con grabbed Charlotte from her diapers and started moving her back and forth. As soon as Catherine saw that, her jaw dropped. She panicked and immediately started to run to save her little child. When she got to see what was happening, Catherine could barely hold herself. At that moment, Catherine was in protective mode. She grabbed her daughter and ran to get inside, leaving Con out. But then something even stranger happened that confused Catherine even more. After the moment that Catherine took Charlotte away from Con laid down and did not move at all. Catherine froze after seeing her dog's weird behavior. Before blaming Con for harming Charlotte, she realized the shocking truth. Con was hurt, but Catherine was still in shock and couldn't understand how that happened. Catherine left Charlotte inside the house and went out to check on Con. But no one could prepare her for that. The poor dog could not move and was crying. Catherine then realized that Con needed help, so she grabbed him and took him to the vet as soon as possible. Con was crying nonstop during the drive to the vet, and when they got there, he collapsed. Catherine freaked out. Con's condition was getting worse, and that made Catherine feel that she was going to lose him. Thankfully, the vet realized that Con's situation was an emergency and immediately took him to the vet room. After the vet examined Con, he revealed the terrifying truth to Catherine. The vet noticed strange marks on Con's body. They looked unusual, but after putting Con on some tests, the vet realized what was really going on. Something bit Con and the poison made him hurt and eventually collapse. And that's when it all made sense to Catherine's mind. She could not believe how wrong she had been the whole time. Catherine then realized that Con not only did not hurt Charlotte, but he saved her from the poisonous creature that bit Con. But she wanted to know what hurt Con, so she asked the vet what it could possibly be. As soon as she realized, she lost it. What hurt Con was a vicious snake. Thanks to Catherine, Con got an anti-venom soon after the bite, so his health was not in danger anymore. Even though Con was still alive, he unfortunately paralyzed. At that point, no one knew if Con was going to survive. The vet and his team did the best for Con, and they kept Con alive. With enhanced care, they managed to save Con and help him regain his strengths. Con stayed for a few days at the vet, but after a week he was fully recovered. Catherine was relieved to see her poor dog getting better. She went through an emotional roller coaster that day, and she felt guilty for blaming Con when all he did was saving her daughter. After a month, Con could walk, even run and play as he used to. After this big adventure, Con was stronger than ever, and he was able to live his best life with the Svilkix. Charlotte's bond with Con got even stronger, and they were inseparable now. The Svilkix realized how lucky they were for having Con that day, protecting Charlotte from the snake. If it wasn't for him, the snake would have bitten Charlotte, and no one would be there to protect her. Con's parents were very proud, and after that fateful day, they now trusted Con 100%. They knew their dog was special, and they did not have second thoughts about Con at all. All they wanted was to enjoy Con's company and live their best lives all together.